Hey, my name's Zell Johnson, and I'm here to tell you how I got started in the studio rental business. Um, I can't forget how I got started. Like I tell people, I come from humble beginnings, and what that means is I started with nothing. My first studio I only had $400. I only had my camera. I did not have no modifiers, no C-stands. I didn't have no backdrop paper. I couldn't even afford it. I used my 9-to-5 job to invest in my dream. So this is why I tell people, do not quit your job. Keep your job. Let your job invest in your dream. And that's what ended up happening. Lincoln Electric helped me invest in my business. And my first studio was a 700 square foot studio. And I really didn't like it. It wasn't my first option, but I understand. I come from humble beginnings. You got to use what you have and make the best of it. And that's something that I did. My first studio had a pole in the middle, and then where the backdrop paper was at, it was by the window. So we had light coming in, but we made the best of it. And how I grew my business is networking. I used to go to different shows and different events and pass out my business card to every photographer I seen. I used to tell them what I had. You know, hey, my name's Zell. I got a photography studio, videography studio. You should come through, do a studio tour. And once I got them in, they started booking. One photographer led into a second photographer, and then a third photographer. So it just started spreading word of mouth. Recognized Studios started in 2019, September the 18th, before COVID happened. And once COVID happened, it was just like, dang, what to do now? Is people gonna rent out the space? Man, more people was renting out the space more than anything, because they didn't have nothing to do. So that was like a game changer, and that helped me out to the point I stayed at my first studio for a year and a half, and then I moved down the hall. And when I moved down the hall, I was in a bigger space, 1,500 square feet, and I'm like, man, I should start having like photography events. I started having people rent out my space for birthday parties, baby showers, and different events, pop-up shops, because I had the space. So if you got the space, people gonna start reaching out to you. And however, I wanted a bigger space to do workshops. So with having a bigger space, it was amazing having that space, man. That space actually made my brand go bigger, you know what I'm saying? And what ended up happening is, while I'm not in that space, is the building end up selling. They end up selling the building to somebody else, and they're trying to turn it into the police headquarters. I was actually on the news for it, and or they said they're gonna do apartments. So we only had 4 months to leave, literally 4 months, 3 months to leave, and where I'm at now, I'm in Midtown of downtown Cleveland. I'm in Midtown, and I'm in a place where it's a nice space. I'm in a 2,000 square feet space. We got a computer lab, a nice dressing room, a bathroom inside, a multi-purpose room. Right now, you see we on the couch right now, and it's amazing, man, how God works, and it's amazing how hard work pays off. You know, like, it was a lot of ups and downs to get to this point, and you know, I still face adversity, but what keep me going is the people, man. Seeing young people come in here and create and build a business, seeing young people come in here to express, and this is an outlet for me, man. Like, when my life was up and down, this was a place to come to escape from the world, and I was able to produce my best work in the studio. Also, I didn't know I would become a photography teacher. That what ended up happening is I started getting more people asking me about photography questions. And one day I said, man, I'm about to start writing down my steps. And I started writing down my steps, and then I got one person reached out like, hey, how can I do a one-on-one class with you? And it just went from there. So then I started showing I teach photography as well. And I helped a lot of photographers out, man. And that just let me know, like, my information worked. It's been plenty of times people ain't never shot in the studio. I'm trying to tell you, give them a month coming in here. They're going to be one of the best photographers. Like, man, I have taught the best of the best. And that just let me know my information works. My information works. I love photography. I do. Somebody asked me, do you get burned out? No, this is my passion. This is something that I love doing. Most people don't understand this kept me out of trouble. Like, when I say I come from the struggle, so it's just like, we ain't have no escape. This is my escape. This is my outlet. Most people don't have an outlet to express, and you know, they take their anger on the wrong things, or they do the wrong things. Photography have changed my life. It made me become a business owner. It made me become a better leader. It made me become a teacher. It made me become a better entrepreneur. And it all happened with photography, and it all happened with taking a leap of faith. I did not have the money to start a studio. I literally used my last money. I bet it on myself. Like, it's very important to take risks. Take a risk. It is very important to take risks. And now, my brand, we got merchandise. We got subscriptions. We sell ebooks. We got information on photography. We curate events. Like right now here in the studio, we got open shoot. We got photography talk. Now we got workshops. Now I got other photographers teach workshops now. So I created a platform for the community of photographers. And what made me grow my business is building a community. Everybody that comes in my studio, I want to make impact. I want them to leave out with the best work, but also I want them to leave out and learn something new, but also they're going to leave out and be excited. Because if you come somewhere and you produce the best work, you're going to come back. Like, man, I produce the best work at Recognized Studios. I got to keep coming back. And so that's why it's very important to build a community. I have built a community. I have made impact one person at a time. And that's all I can really do. And but man, this is something that I love, and I just can't wait for the future, because it's keep growing, it's keep getting better. And I just want to tell people, don't quit. Do not quit. I didn't quit, man. I have faced so much adversity in my personal life, but this has been the most stable, and this have helped me out in so many ways, and it's pushed me to be better. It pushed me to show up every day. Like, photography have changed my life, and if you stay consistent, if you stay active, it's going to change your life as well. I didn't know I was going to be a teacher. I didn't know I was going to own a studio. All I wanted to do was take good pictures. But what ended up happening is, you know, and also I wanted to create my own environment, because the places that I was at, you know, I didn't really like the environment wasn't bad, but I wanted to create my own atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And so what I did here was create my own atmosphere, and now I'm building this community. It's a process, but I love the process. But definitely like, share, comment. And also, I got an ebook, How to Turn Your Hobby into Profit. If you're a photographer that's struggling with making consistent income in this, purchase that ebook. You can purchase it on my website. You can purchase it on Recognized Studios. But if you got any questions, email me, DM me. I'm here to help. This is Zell Johnson. I am out of here.